This is Drops in the Bucket, Lesson 7, and let's start off with writing our name and your class number if you have one, and then somewhere over here, put the date that you're working on this lesson. Alright, then let's look at number 1. So this is just basically like a multiplication table. If you had a multiplication chart and you were only looking at the 6's, it might look something like this. So we're just going to go straight across. 6 times nothing is still nothing. And then basically, right, we're skip counting because these are all in order up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to basically skip count by 6's. So 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3, 18. Keep going. 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. And then over here, 6 times 7. If we don't remember that, we can just come back over here and say, what is 6? What is 6 times 7? It is 42. We can find that on the chart. Same with 6 times 8. I always go 6 times 8. Isn't that great? 6 times 8 is 48. That's a little rhyme I say in my head. 6 times 9, 54. All right, looking at number 2. 5 plus 7 is 12. There I see a partners for 10. 3 and 8. We can't take 1 away from over here. We can't take 1 away from 0, so we need to borrow. So that leaves us with 4, and now this is 10. So 10 take away 1 is 9. 4 take away 4 is 0. 1 doesn't change, and 7 take away 5 is 2. Time. Okay, this is a little bit different. So we're just going to put our colon right there, our 2 dots. And boy, I really kind of messed that up trying to go over the top of them. There's a dot. There's a dot. All right, remember this is the minute side. This is the hour side. So we're going to start with this 5 plus nothing is still 5. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. So it is now 6:35. Looking over here at the money, 0 plus 2 is still 2. 5 plus 3 is 8. Bring that decimal point straight down. 6 plus 1 is 7, and then our label. All right, on our multiplication over here, remember, start with the 3, go straight up, and then we'll go over like that. So 3 times 2 is 6. We don't have to regroup anything. 3 times 7 is 21. All right, so looking at number 3. And again, it says take this 15 and separate them into 3 equal sets. So just like yesterday's, this is not sets of 3, but it is 3 equal sets. So again, let's look over here. And 15 divided by 3. Remember our brains, we really quickly go, what times 3 is 15? And the answer to that is 5. So if we came back and we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will see that we have 3 sets, and they all have the same amount, so we call those equal sets. So this is 1 out of the 3 sets, 1 out of the 3 sets, 1 out of the 3 sets. So we can see that 1/3 of 15 is 5. All right, looking at measurement number 4. If this is 0 here, it's not even a whole inch, so we need to count 1, 2, 3. It is 3 out of the 4 parts of that first inch, not even a whole inch. B, though, is, if we start again at 0 and we hop 1, 2, so it's 2 whole inches plus 1 out of the 4. Sorry. There it goes. 1 out of the 4 hops. C is way up there at 5. We don't need to even do the hops because it's just directly at 5. And it says put a D at 6, so just right over the top of 6, we can just put the D. All right, now looking at number 5, $74.99. So it's between 74 and 75. And if this was our 50 cents in the middle, 99 would be way, like right there, just right next to the 75. So you can see definitely it rounds. We say it rounds up to $75. All right, now number 6, how much money is this? So again, let's write the value of each of those coins over the top of those. And then start with the largest coin, 25, 50, 75, 85, 90. So we have 90 cents right now. And you can probably pretty clearly see that we would just need 10 more cents, but let's go ahead and do this. So I'm going to change that $1 into 90.10. Oops, actually we don't need to do that. This would just become a 10, because 0 take away 0 is still 0, and 10 take away 9 is 1. So we need 10 more cents to make $1. All right, number 7. This one is a little confusing. A square is a regular polygon. That means that all the sides are of equal in length. A polygon is just a shape made out of square. The sides are all straight lines. And so a regular polygon would mean that the sides are all the same length. In this case, our polygon is a square. So we know that a square right here has 4 sides. So we would say 4 sides. We have 4 groups. And it says multiply to find the perimeter, so the distance around. That is 12 feet on each side. So we have 12 feet here, 12 feet here, 12 feet here, 12 feet here. So it is 4 groups of 12. 4 groups of 12. So I'm going to come up here and I'm going to do my little multiplication. Oops. So 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 times 1 is 4. So 4 groups of 12 is 48. So we have 48, and what are we counting? Feet. So I need to go back and write feet there, 48 feet. The perimeter is 48 feet. Number 8, show the same time. So again, let's start up here. We're going to look at that minute hand, that long minute hand. We're going to count first off 5, 10, and then I need to erase this so that I could see that a little clearer. It looks like just 2, so 12. So it is 12 minutes since it was 0, 0. And then the hour hand, you can tell, is in between the 9 and the 10, so we're in that 9 o'clock hour. All right, number 10. The opposite or inverse, those mean the same thing. Opposite or inverse of addition is not an equivalent fraction. Nope. It's not division, it is subtraction. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. And then this right here, 2 out of 2. So they've shaded all the 2 parts. This square over here has been cut into 8 parts, and all of them been filled out. So if we ate 2 out of 2, it would be the same as eating 8 out of 8, as long as those the squares were the same size, as long as the pans were the same size. Again, I always think pans of brownies. All right, so that is drops in the bucket, lesson 7.